Once upon a time, football was just a game, played with heart, sweat, and honor. But behind the cheers, the trophies, and the flashing lights, there was something darker, something FIFA never wanted you to know, a secret buried beneath decades of glory, hidden for over 50 years. This is that story. It began in the 1970s when football was exploding worldwide. Stadiums were full, money was pouring in, and FIFA was becoming more powerful than ever. But with power came corruption. And soon, the world's most beautiful game became the world's biggest business. Whispers started, quiet rumors between journalists, coaches, and insiders. They said FIFA had changed the game, not for the fans, but for control. Tournaments were being manipulated, elections were being bought, and football's future was being sold to the highest bidder. In 1974, a man named João Havelange became FIFA president. He promised to modernize football, and he did, but not in the way people expected. Under his leadership, FIFA became an empire. Deals with corporations exploded, television rights made billions, but transparency, it vanished. By the 1980s, FIFA had its hands in every part of the sport, from referees to national federations. And that's when the secret began to grow. A hidden fund, a shadow system of money flowing quietly across borders, used to buy influence and silence. Some insiders tried to speak up, but every whistleblower mysteriously disappeared from the organization, fired, silenced, or worse. One journalist from Europe claimed he had proof, documents that showed hidden payments connected to World Cup bids. Days later, he was found missing. The files, gone forever. The 1994 World Cup in the USA made FIFA rich beyond imagination. But that tournament also marked a turning point. Behind closed doors, votes were traded like stock shares. A system of loyalty was born, one that would keep power inside FIFA for decades. Then came 2002, South Korea versus Italy, a match that shocked the world. Referee decisions so strange, so biased, that fans screamed, "It's fixed!" Later investigations hinted that pressure came from above to help the host nation go further. FIFA denied everything, but the world began to doubt. Meanwhile, the hidden fund was growing. Millions were moving, through shell companies, through sponsors, through development projects that barely existed. FIFA called it investment. Insiders called it something else, laundering. In 2010, another twist. The World Cup was awarded to Qatar, a nation with almost no football history, no stadiums ready, and temperatures too high for play. The world was stunned. How did Qatar win? The truth began to leak. Secret payments, political favors, and backroom meetings. FIFA's shadow empire was finally cracking. By 2015, the U.S. Department of Justice launched a global investigation. FIFA executives were arrested, bank accounts frozen, emails leaked, and for the first time the public saw the truth. This wasn't just a sport. It was a system, built on decades of control, money, and manipulation. FIFA called it isolated incidents. But documents showed otherwise. Bribes traced back to the 1970s, the very start of modern football. For over 50 years, the world's biggest sport had been quietly controlled from the top. Yet even after arrests and resignations, the truth never fully came out. Because what FIFA truly hid wasn't just corruption, it was how deep it went. There were secret agreements between powerful nations, deals that decided where tournaments were held, not based on merit, but on politics. Records of ghost votes that changed election outcomes, and evidence of players and referees pressured behind the scenes. The files that could prove everything? Locked away in FIFA's private archives in Zurich, untouchable to the public. For half a century, the organization that claimed to protect football's integrity was hiding its greatest lie. But here's the twist. Football survived. Despite everything, the corruption, the secrets, the lies, the game remained pure in one place, on the field, where kids still play barefoot in the streets. where dreams are born, untouched by power, where the ball still rolls, free from politics. FIFA's secret may have stained the walls of Zurich, but it never reached the soul of football, because football was never theirs to own. It belonged, and still belongs, to the people. For 50 years, the truth was hidden. Now it's time to face it, not to destroy the game, but to protect what makes it beautiful. The love, the unity, the dream. And maybe that's the real secret FIFA could never bury, no matter how powerful they became. They could never own our passion, because football is freedom.